No, it hasn't. But yeah, the wonders of zombie. The sad thing about zombie is that it increases the monster's defense, and that's not by not just by a little much, but by quite a substantial amount. So you should, in most cases, you only want to zombie an enemy you really intend to kill with healing spells. But then again, healing spells do much more damage anyways, if they did deal damage. So why not do it? I mean, his attacks do 800, and his and recover can deal up to 10,000. Well, why not just switch strategies if the enemy is zombied now? This is ridiculous. This is so retarded. I think we're gonna go over to the garden area. Maybe there are more of them there. Oh yeah. So this is the full effect of pain. Silence, blind, and toxin. It's not sleep. But yeah, I don't think I'll rely on sleep anytime soon, so I'll just go with this for the simple reason that with her attacks now I have 3 status rolls instead of 1, so each status. So if there is an enemy that is, let's say, that has a low suspectable chance of applying one of them, then now I have triple the chance to apply any instead of just 1. And against monsters with high HP, toxin isn't that bad. So yeah, let's check the forest now. And if we don't find a lizard here in 1 or 2 fights, then we just go. You're not a lizard. Close call, but not a lizard. And you're not a lizard either, Odin, but I appreciate the effort. What does it have? Oh yeah, Berserk Protect. Boring. Oh! No! We stay here! We stay just right here! We still need steel pipes, and those are the guys who drop it. Totally forgot. We still need 6 steel pipes. I think we can steal them? Can we steal them, or do they just drop them? Well, we'll see if they drop them, and then we decide if we put Mug back in or not. Steel orb. Yep, we put Mug right back in. Junction. Oh, yeah. The hell? Her magic didn't increase at all? I mean, okay, by 1 point. That's odd. I mean, it's possible because we don't have that much Ultima yet. But it's still surprising. So yeah, steel pipes now. Sorry for doing that on screen, but they're quite a common sight here, so if we now have 2 or 3 good steals, we're set. Just hope she doesn't kill them before. Nope. 1 good steal, and I think we still had 1, so we're basically bound. What the hell is he doing? Did he just NBA the group with Squall as a ball? Holy shit, this does damage! Damn, son! Okay, okay, he must be feeling miserable now. Recover or revive? Recover or revive? That's... If he survives the recovery, he is revived. Fly, stupid fly. Did he do this again? Oh, he did it again. So yeah, this is probably one of the moves that Square was the proudest of back at the time, because deforming a character like that and the interactions, it's really... That was really next-gen animation back then. Boom, dead. So, yeah. Came for screws, stayed for steel pipes. Just like a man in a do-it-yourself shop. That's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, that's the 3rd one. Okay, we're set. We're set. We got our pipes. Actually, you know what here? Get yourself some Berserk, we still need it. I mean, we could steal more and more steel pipes to get the Berserk we need for junctioning. And at some point of the game I'm probably gonna do it, but off screen. We're just doing the bare minimum now. Really? You can do better than that, Sophie. For mugging it's also of course very useful that her attacks always hit now. Because missed attack means missed steal, if I'm not mistaken. This is actually starting to hurt. I mean, it's 1000 damage each character. That's not that much in itself, but... Well, look at Selkie, huh? Well, he has 9000 HP, so I probably don't need to fear that it's gonna die anytime soon. Still got a few tries. Oh yeah. Go Berserk. But yeah. This one's putting up a fight. Probably because it knows that it's the last one we need. This is so damn annoying. Why is this happening? But yeah, I still like this gunblade very much. It might be not as cool as Cloud's ultimate sword in Final Fantasy VII, simply for the fact that said sword, the ultimate weapon in 7, to change color with Cloud's HP. And I think this blade doesn't do that. But it's still a really nice weapon, so we can deal with that. Oh, finally! Now you're getting the real execute for the hassle you put us through. And whoop! Bam! You're not worth any more numbers. Just blinded by the light. Basically, yeah. So, back to hunting screws. This is so sad. I mean, like, oh yeah, I can farm energy crystals. I know where to get them. I got my sources. It's easy. Get some screws. No, please, not the screws. Especially because the whole game I thought has screws. We got them. There it is. Perfect. It's not gonna be a problem. I think we need 2 of those guys. I think they don't drop enough for I think one can only gives 8 screws. And yeah, we need 10 more. We need even more. We need 18 and we got... No, I think we got 8 and we need 18. Provided Selfie does steal successfully. But they also dropped the screw, so that's not that bad. So unless we're lucky, this is not gonna be enough. We're even worse than unlucky. We find a lizard, then we can't get a damn screw out of it. This is horrible. So yeah, trying to change to the brown ground with this around because I think they're more common in this area. And yeah. Seriously, Odin? Seriously. Do you remember when we tried to get him? He's all like, only the worthy will face my blade and all those worthy honor stuff. And now he's drawing his sword for literal one of these lizards. It's not... This doesn't even remotely count as a dragon because dragon slaying is totally okay. This is vermin. And he's like, oh, for you? It's totally fine. Fuck honor. 6 screws. We're a little bit more screwed. So yeah, one more please. And then I'll leave you alone to your miserable lives. not bother you again. Until I need screws again. If this had been the first fight, it'd have been so easy. I'm betting we're getting 20 screws out of this now. Boom and boom. And then it's always like that. First enemy I tried to steal from was like, oh yeah, here you have... Okay, never mind. I fucked it up. Oh, it's 2 of them now. I don't need to steal. They'll drop enough. Well, you brought that on your own. You brought that on yourself. But yes, they are indeed much more common in this on this kind of surface. This can't be real. What the hell is wrong today? This is horrible. It's so much going wrong. I mean, not really wrong, more like not optimal. I mean, we are reaching our goal. We are getting screws every now and then. But it's like everything that can go wrong while things still succeed can go wrong. It's ugh. Okay. So yeah, there are some people who really dislike this random occurrence of Odin and actually do not get him at all, or at least until the very... Yeah. The sad thing is, some people only get him at the very last moment you can. So basically they wait up until this point, then get Odin, and then get Tombury. But the sad thing is, you only get Tombury after you got Odin, because the time limit makes it virtually impossible to get Tombury before Odin. So you have to put up with this. And so I'm always saying just, yeah, get used to it early, so yeah. Plus Tombury is just really useful with all the high selling, early and cheap buying and stuff like that. Can we get the goddamn screws now? No, we get healing water. I don't even know any of those enemies drop healing water. But yeah, apparently they do, especially if you are searching for screws. This is horrible. This is so horrible. But it's also kind of, yeah, this is what's necessary to gain the highest ground at this game. So maybe it's just part of the experience I want to share with you. Yeah, that's gonna be my excuse. I just wanted to show you what I'm putting myself through for you. XOXO. Just kidding, no. Irvine! Why is everyone working against me? Oh, this is... I mean, of course I could have foreseen that and said, no, take out counter. Do you know how many screws those guys would have... Where did all my screws go anyway? Oh, I think I made them into normal and fast ammunition. Oh, shit. That was so unnecessary. You can buy normal ammunition. But then I was out of cash for a while, so... There's no path out of this. Except, of course, yeah. Precisely. You don't attack Irvine. I don't make Irvine attack you. You just hit the girl. The girl hits you. Now, please... Self. Bread can mold. What can you? Okay, so that's much more. 6 more screws. I think we're at 20 now. I think we're at enough now. Screw. Now we need to find them. Easier said than done. Where the hell are the screws? Okay. I'll search for the screws in another way. I know they're highlighted in this one, so... Yeah, we are at 20. We're done. Okay, where's my ship? Over here? Somewhere? Hello? Ragnarok? You there? Thanks. Where to go? I think Timber is a fine place to be. Because the web shop is quite close to the entrance. Okay, this was probably a really scary experience, like this big red ship of unknown origin. Except they see the S-star icon, and they're even more scared. Hovering, cruising super low above the city. But yeah. Tough luck, guys. So yeah. Irvine, Exeter, done. Cash. Nice. So yeah, now we can proceed with a plan, which is getting ourselves Ultima. I should have done this. Had I known that this would take so long, I had done it earlier, before, but how could I have possibly guessed that? So yeah, let's just quickly, I mean, it's easier to reach a certain point when you know where it is, because you don't need to worry about, oh, where's the next shore, and why is the light so strange here? Or was that just my imagination? I don't think it was my imagination. So yeah. And here we are. Please land. I need to have a certain distance to nearby towns or something. So I don't get spawned by the ship and land in a trigger to enter a certain town, a city, or place. And it's technically a good thing, but sometimes those zones, those safety distances are a little bit big. So yeah, just a little bit of Ultima for selfie. I mean, we don't even have one 100 stack, which is kinda sad. But well, maybe we can find an enemy where we can draw it. I mean, there are some enemies and bosses where you can draw Ultima. Most of them are so unpleasant to be around that you don't want to draw when you're fighting them, because you want to get the hell out. But maybe there's an exception. I actually do not know. I have one boss in my mind now that might have Ultima, and that I might be strong enough to draw from. But that's all. Oh, might, maybe not. We'll just have to see. What was the next thing I wanted to do? Ah, yeah, I remember. So yeah, we've been in the ice now, back into the desert. Because now I'm gonna show you a wonderful little place. Actually, yeah, I'll tell you when we get there. So, we saw this island before because we landed the Ragnarok initially quite next to it. Which is this little island there. It's right next to the desert on the mainland. And it's still a desert island, as you can see. And it has this little cactus on it. And, oh, I already showed you the cactus that are here, that give 20 AP each. And as I found out when I hunted for windmills, which are on the continent next to it, in the desert, there are some cactus in the desert as well. So I could have gone and hunt cactus there for easy AP, but the cactus themselves are not what we are after here. We are after the big one. There. And he's back. So, yeah. Oh, perfect. You need to reach him, and then you get an encounter with him. Yep, that's the right one. It has a mustache. Fabulous mustache. It's quite a big enemy, as you can see. But yeah. Meltdown. I want this. I'm gonna try to draw from him just enough to get one stack of Meltdown. Which is, I think, 2 more rounds, so 6 more draws after this. This is the Cactua boss. I think it's called Cactorius. Jumbo Cactor, sorry. It's called Cactorius in German, but as I already knew, as I had already been seen, the names in German and English versions are very different. So yeah, this guy has a few unpleasant attacks. Cactuas can do 1000 needles. Imagine every 10 being a 1. That's 10,000. That's 1000 needles. It does 1000 damage. This is 10,000 needles. That's 10,000 damage. So it's the absolute one. It's one of the full death attacks that you simply cannot protect from. Because you cannot reduce this damage and you can't protect yourself from dying from too much damage. It's not a status effect. It's like you're not tough enough. So yeah, not a good thing. But as you can see, he's quite a slow one, so drawing from him is totally doable. And his other attacks are not that threatening. I'm actually trying to waste a bit of time because I want him to bring Squall low, because the multi-attack animation on this guy is super hilarious. I really want to show you, and I don't want to use what's it called? Aura. And since both Irvine and Selfie have lots of status effects on their auto hits, I can't use them to lower Squall's HP, so I just wait for him to... Okay, I can use that. I mean, I can just use life now, and then he's in the yellow he has yellow HP, so that's totally fine. Irvine, just ignore the guy who just dropped that next to you. Just don't bother. No one cares anyway. So yeah, the most threatening thing about this guy are his HP. I'm gonna try to show you. I don't think you can even scout them, but they should be around. Let me check. Oh, Book of Wisdom, tell me you. Oops, I need to think. I do stuff. Cactorius should be somewhere back here in the optional. Ah, there. Around 200,000. Spoiler, that's a lot. No, don't kill Squall again. You're annoying. Yeah, so this is how this battle's gonna go. we revive Squall, try to get him to do a Ransusuken, a multi-hit. And when he dies, we revive him. We can't use the revive command for this, because the revive command would put him on full HP, and... Yeah, perfect. The good thing about bosses like this is that the Ransusuken has a fixed number of hits. Pop. Okay. Tell me, this is looking cool, right? Ah, shut. Okay, so this is a new one for us as well, so let's just enjoy the show, because this is a ridiculously oversized attack. Especially for the damage it does. I mean, it's just an attack that hits all enemies, so it's not that strong. It's just a little bit stronger than the Fated Circle. But, yeah. No. Hashtag anime. This one is really... This one totally has the Dragon Ball Z mindset. And, yeah, it is ridiculous. And I think Square knows that just too well. So, yeah. Squall... We're gonna keep Selfie on standby, so she can use life whenever Squall dies immediately, because she's so slow. 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we don't have the 4, 5 or 6 hit multis here in this boss fight. We are guaranteed 7 hits. This is the great thing. No, don't do that. Fine, you do that. Actually, I just noticed, if we put Squall into, if we give Squall some, what's it called? Protect. He'll be able to stand two of the kicks, which is great. And now he needs to revive Irvine. Sad story. The best thing actually would be if we could give Squall treatment. But unless your group is all level 100, you can't do that, because you need the magic bonus on whatever your caster is. Protect. I should have Protect somewhere. Oh, there. Because, yeah, then the kick should just do 500 damage or so. And yeah, as you can see, he has more HP than that, so that's great. And yeah, having low HP of course can't raise your multi-hit. You only always do 7 hits. No more, no less. But having less HP can actually raise your chance for good finishes. So Blast Zone counts as good, because it's learned quite late. But of course also Lionheart, which is what I'm hoping for all the time, because I want you to see it. Nope. Actually, you know what? We can actually show you Meltdown now. The thing is with Meltdown, you don't use it for the damage. It is a magic attack that has, I think, defense ignore or something. So against certain enemies, it has incredible strength because it penetrates their defense and thus can be stronger than like Ultima or Flare that do not. But it also amplifies any physical damage because it sets the body to 0, the vitality. Yeah. You see that this guy's hesitating now? Oh, he's dead. This guy is able to flee the battle. When you don't kill him after he hesitates, he will flee. And that means you need to seek him out on the world map again. You need to fight him again from full HP. So that's something you don't want to have happen. Yeah. Totally fine that I did not muck in, because his mucks suck. It's the same as the normal Cactuar's mugging, so definitely not something you want. Yeah. So we got ourselves a new GF. This GF is incredibly valuable. Why? Well, first of all, it's looking super cute. Second, these two are quite nice. This is quite nice. And it has all bonus abilities. So, give it to anyone. Give that guy someone with ability times 4. Have it be a low level character, give him 4 bonus abilities and level the shit out of that guy. Because when you're finished, he's gonna have stats out of heaven. First of all, initiative though. A really cool thing. Also, his damage is kinda, don't know, odd. Who we're giving it to? Irvine, because he's the only one who can actually summon GFs now, currently. Yeah, fuck it. So, yeah, you might have noticed that if I am going to go with a full optimal build, it will be Squall, Quistis and Renoa or Irvine, or Zell, probably Zell. Because those are the characters who are still on a low level and thus can be trained efficiently. But since I'm not actually planning to do that, because I think I can manage everything else without that. This is... No, I didn't want to go there. I wanted to exit. You probably won't have to put up with Zell too much. I mean, Irvine didn't have any bonuses yet. That's, oh my god, Zell is... Okay, so, you know, Selfie as a pilot is already kinda... scary. But Zell as a pilot... I don't know... Can I have Selfie back? Would you please exit this goddamn shit? Thanks. I just want to save, so it's not like I want something here. Okay, so this is the one thing I want to do. We are missing 3 GFs now. 2 of them are in the same dungeon. Secret dungeon I'm gonna show you in this session. Just not sure if right now or a little bit later. And the third one is the one we need to... We can summon with the items. For that we need... help me out. We need status defense 4 times. And for that we need the other 2 DGFs. Wait, actually this doesn't add up. This doesn't add up at all. I mean, we only get 3 more GFs. And I'm pretty sure not all of them have status defense times 4. So we're definitely gonna have some characters with less than 4. Oh, this is such a fuck up. This is so horrible. Why is this so horrible? People, why are you so mean to me? I just want to love you. Yeah, so... first things first. Ugh, I can't... I can only fly to towns, not to places. So... Need to fly by hand. There are 2 very special islands on the world map. They look totally normal when you look at them. But when you land there, you will quickly realize their very special properties. And I'm gonna show you those islands, although I'm not gonna be there for long. Just show you them.